Yes, cyber insurance rates are increasing. According to Business Insurance, cyber rates are climbing. How much? Well, cyber coverage is up 60% for optimal risk, meaning that there are less severe risk profiles, 100% or more for less optimal risk. So if you have a risky business that has a very limited cyber protection profile, you may find that your rate quote is 100% higher than it would have been a year ago. Now, if you have an existing policy, many times the rate increase won't be that much because you're already proven to have some type of risk protection. In fact, they may require it as part of their ongoing coverage so you don't get non-renewed. So cyber rates are climbing. The sooner you get into the market and have some kind of coverage, even if it's basic, you're likely to be protected from all of the premium increases. At the same time, you'll also have more time elapsed of having access to the resources that your insurer will offer you. The rate increases are dramatically affected by technical factors, meaning that the underwriting is going to use a lot of technical platforms to analyze your business. It won't just be a questionnaire, you answer a question, sign it, and send it in as a PDF. They may actually interact with your server, with your system to see what kind of protections you have. They may do some pen tests on your company. They may want to know what your firewalls are, and they may not take your word for it. They might just simply send pings to your various servers to see what you have for coverage. So prior to looking at a policy, you might want to do some internal housekeeping. That might get your rate lower. It might even get you approved for a policy that you couldn't even qualify for in the past. So keep an eye on the market for cyber insurance. If you are a business, within the next 2 years, whether you have coverage now or not, you will almost certainly have to have coverage either by demand or desire or by requirement from clients, government agencies, or just the market in general. So if you don't have a policy now, govern yourself accordingly. You probably will have to have one within a couple years. It's not going to be optional. So start doing things now that'll protect your budget from having to pay too much for a policy because A, you haven't had one before, or B, you don't have the procedures and policies in place. In fact, I'm sure that if you have bought car insurance for the first time in a long time, one of the first questions they ask, have you been without coverage for some period of time? That's going to be a common question also for cyber liability insurance. Have you been without coverage? Because if you have, that might negate your ability to get a policy or make it more expensive. Let us know what you think in the comments below.